Hello everyone, welcome back to the real Queen Nefertiti 33 channel. I am Tatiana. I am here with more articles that are long overdue. So let's begin. We'll be learning about the Golden Gate Bridge, the built and then the suicides and weird shit that happened on the bridge. Now, the Golden Gate Bridge is connected to Pearl Harbor. Watch the next video, Pearl Harbor video, to learn more as well. Reason why it is connected is because the attack happened on the Golden Gate Bridge. Okay? And when I explain about the suicide, I'm going to tell you, the suicides, reason why there were suicides that happened on the Golden Gate Bridge is because the bodies from the attack of Pearl Harbor is still in the water. Okay, so after I do these two videos, they should we should be getting they souls already up there. It's just the bodies. So we'll be getting their bodies finally out now. Okay, to cremate them. Okay, I am a survivor of the Golden Gate Bridge suicide, and no, it's not from the movie. I did jump off of it a long time ago, okay, before the movie Final Destination 5, okay? But it was a lot of people that committed suicide. It's just an energy that makes you just want to commit suicide, okay? I don't know how to explain it. But I did, when the Most High, watched the movie Bruce Almighty, when the Most High let me have his powers for a year, okay, I did rescue another man, which is right there, right here, from the jump, okay? So he also survived it as well. But other people did not. Me and my son, we did rescue some other people, but that was a crash though. In Freeney, there was another crash on the Golden Gate Bridge, okay? So we gotta pay attention to that as well because there do be crashes on there, like it showed it in Final Destination 5. Okay, so let's get in with the make of it and a little bit details on it. Introduction: The Golden Gate Bridge is a famous landmark in Northern California. The bridge links the city of San Francisco to its northern neighborhood, Marin County. It spans the Golden Gate, which is the straight, narrow body of water between San Francisco Bay and the Pacific Ocean. Despite its name, the bridge is painted a reddish orange, not gold, because of the crashes and the suicides, and because of the bodies underneath. The bright color called international orange often can be seen through the fog that forms over the bay. Watch the movie Lost Boys when Michael and the Lost Boys, which were vampires, was hanging off the bridge as well, okay? I'm gonna try to find that for y'all too. The main span of the Golden Gate Bridge is 4,200 feet, which is 128 millimeters, almost a mile long. When it was completed in 1937, it was the longest bridge in the world. It held that record until 1964, when a longer bridge opened in New York. The Golden Gate Bridge is a suspension bridge. In this type of bridge, the roadway is suspended or hung from steel cables. The main cables of the Golden Gate Bridge hangs from two towers that rise out of the water. The towers are 746 feet, which is 227 meters tall. Smaller cables hang straight down from the curving main cables. Yes, from the Pearl Harbor attack. Reason why is because they did build it. Okay, I got one survivor from Pearl Harbor, which is my ex-husband. Okay, the smaller cables hold up the roadway. Okay, people may drive, bike, or walk across the bridge. Yes, I see it every day. U.S. engineer Joseph B. Stratus oversaw the building of the bridge. Construction began in 1933 and lasted 4 years. It was not an easy task. The span of the bridge was more than twice that of any other bridge in the world. Workers had to blast away rock under deep water to plant the earthquake-proof towers. See that why? Other workers had to balance on cables. See, actually, it wasn't. It was steel. But when the attack happened and they got murdered, okay, it became red. They changed the colors, okay? Literally, spiritually. Other workers had to balance on cables high above the waters. During the construction, 11 workers fell from the bridge and died. However, a safety net saved the lives of 19 others. And that could be about the movie Furnish Nation 5, but I talked to the people, they all survived, so it might not be that though. Okay, so that is the build of it. It say the Golden Gate Bridge is a symbol of San Francisco, California. The bridge was completed in 1937. Okay, I'm hearing cool. Did you know when the Golden Gate Bridge opened, a San Francisco paper called it a 35 million steel harp? Okay. Now, this is about the suicides. Now, I couldn't find the scene when I saved him in Bruce Almighty, okay? But I did show y'all a clip just so y'all can watch it, okay? My class, my movie class, they love it. So, it's funny, it's good, okay? I didn't believe him at first, the Most High, but shit, you know, he let me lose him, you know. I did good with it, you know what I'm saying? I played a lot, though, but I did good. And this is about the suicides at the Golden Gate Bridge. Between 1937 and 2012, an estimated 1,400 bodies were recovered of people who had jumped from the Golden Gate Bridge, located in the San Francisco Bay Area in the United States. And they're talking about two lives. It could be 1,400 bodies of Pearl Harbor soldiers underneath there, or it could be more. Maybe they said it was more. My ex-husband said there were more. Okay, see? Okay. My daughter was even on that bridge, okay? To call and say she was ready. Okay. The special telephones on the Golden Gate Bridge link directly to suicide crisis hotlines. True. Um, I did help started that, okay? Because people really do just go there and just, it's just when you walk, it's just like when you go, you just want to commit suicide, y'all. I don't know. I told you, it's the bodies underneath it, okay? It's an Indian water site, okay? That's what Indian means. Sign promoting a 24/7 crisis text line on the Golden Gate Bridge. Golden Gate Bridge as seen from below. In 2013, 118 potential jumpers were talked down from their attempts and did not jump. See? Cool. As of 2013, Michael and the crew of the vampires, they jumped down, but when they jumped, they was on land. So they kind of like were playing mind games on Michael, okay? As of 2013, it is estimated that 34 people have survived after jumping. Some died instantly from eternal injuries, while others drowned or died of hypothermia. Okay, too cold, the water too cold. People can die like that though. When you jump into some cold water, you can die like that. Okay, people, especially if it's deep too, you can die if it's deep as well. People who have survived the jump have had several consequences, including paralysis. Okay, that's what I think it is, like kind of like sleep paralysis. They have paralysis when they go on the bridge. True. Organ damage, broken bones, and lifelong pain. Yes, even if you pass by it, you know, you just riding on it, you know, you gonna get these symptoms. Most think that jumping will lead to an instant death, but for many death, it's not instant. No, it's not instant, y'all. Especially if it's deep. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It's gonna be bad, okay? Now that was another ocean. A number of measures are in place to discourage people from jumping, including telephone hotlines and patrols by emergency personnel and bridge workers. Although it had previously been considered impractical to build a suicide barrier, 2014, the bridge directors approved a proposal for a net below the bridge deck, extending out out either side rather than side burials at the dwellings it had long been proposed. We do have that down there, okay? The incidents. Harold B. Robert, the first known intentional death from the Golden Gate Bridge, occurs when the bridge was just a little over 3 months past its opening. In August 1937, 47-year-old World War veteran, the first, Harold Robert was employed as a bargeman and took a bus to the bridge. Yes, she did. After he got off the bus, Robert started down the pedestrian walkway of the 1.7-mile span. On the way, he started talking to Dr. Louis Neller. Yes, he did. A college professor from Connecticut on vacation in the San Francisco area. Robert remarked it. It's a great day for what I'm about to do. You see, yes. During the stroll, Wobbler took off his coat and vest, threw them to Necker, and declared, "This is where I get off. I'm going to jump." Neller grabbed the man's belt, but Wobbler was able to get free and jumped over the 4-foot-high rail to his death in the San Francisco Bay. After his death, newspapers reported Wobbler was a victim of shell shock who had been undergoing mental health treatment. Okay, I believe that. Okay, this is her picture. August and Marilyn D. Muntz. One of the youngest deaths off the bridge was 5-year-old Marilyn D. Muntz in 1945. With the child standing on a girdle just outside the bridge railing, her father, 37-year-old elevator and star station foreman August D. Muntz, commanded her to jump. August D. Muntz followed by diving in after her. A simple note was found in the D. Muntz car stating, "I and my daughter have committed suicide." Charles L. Gallner, Sr. and Jr. In 1954, see, that's them. Charles L. Gallner, Sr. was a director of the San Jose Merchant Association in San Jose, California. After returning from 2 weeks of vacation, he discovered the audit his company began before he left was ongoing. Gallner told his co-worker he was leaving briefly to get coffee. Rather than doing so, he drove to the north side of the Golden Gate Bridge, parked, and jumped. 4 days later, Gallner's 24-year-old son, Charles S. Gallner Jr., drove the same sedan owned by his father to the same area and jumped from approximately the same location. Me even reading this makes me want to commit it. Okay, suicide. A pre-med student at UCLA, Gallner Jr., left a note that said, "I am sorry. I want to keep Dad company." Okay. So other people that died from the Golden Gate Bridge is 500 and 501 victims. The 500 jumper was Stephen Hogue, 26-year-old, who made the leap to death on October the 10th, 1973. The 501, a woman who jumped October the 11th, was not immediately identified. Then we had Mark Saliner, Stephen and Kelly Page, War Raymond, Paula Alden Arab, Casey Joanna Brooks, Sean Molina, okay? There is false suicides and survivors, okay? Film documentaries, The Bridge. It's a 2006 British-American documentary film by Eric Steele, who spans 365 days of filming at the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge, 2004. There is a lot of movies with the Golden Gate Bridge, okay? Even the movie Day After Tomorrow, okay? My class liked that movie, love that movie. The Joy of Life, okay. 2012 was on this bridge, okay. Preventions and inventions. Various methods have been tried to physically prevent people from jumping off the bridge. It is fitted with suicide hotline telephones, and staff patrol the bridge in cars, looking for people who appear to be planning to jump. Cool. Okay. The deck of the bridge is about 245 feet, 75 millimeters above the water. After a fall of 4 seconds, jumpers hit the waters at around 75 miles per hour, 120 miles kilometers. Most of the jumpers died due to impact trauma. About 5% of the jumpers survived the initial impact but generally drowned or died of hypothermia in the cold water. Most suicide jumps from the bridge have occurred on the side facing the bay. The side facing Hollywood. The side facing the Pacific is open only to bicycles. Okay? And that is basically what people need to know about the Golden Gate Bridge and the suicides, okay? So if y'all enjoyed this, give it a like, okay? And enjoy. Thank you. Peace and be safe.